Right now, from the culinary capital of Kentucky, it's Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs in front of a live studio audience. I'm Tim Laird along with Kevin Harned.
And Tim, this is going to be a fantastic show coming up. We are cooking in our kitchen theater here at Paristown with one of the state's most tenured chefs.
I was trained at culinary school and then trained in a five-star French restaurant when I was young.
He's picked up a lot of culinary secrets over his years, and now he's sharing some of his best with us.
Demi-glaze, all that refers to is it's a double rich sauce.
Like how to make Applejack chicken and a dessert that's all rolled up with Italian goodness. That looks amazing.
And my daughter said, more of the nougat, more of the nougat.
Oh, my God. It's all coming up right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harned here at Paristown with my broadcast partner, Tim Laird.
And Kevin, it's a great day to be kitchen theater because I'll tell you what, we're going to be joined by one of the longest running chefs and the longest running restaurants in the state. Dominic Serratore opened Ditto's Grill in 1990, and it's still going strong. He serves everything from steaks and seafood to soups and sandwiches and just about everything in between.
And before Ditto's, Tim, Dominic was the head chef at Casa Crisanti, which was the heart of Louisville's culinary rise. That was decades ago. That's why we like to call him the grandfather of Louisville chefs. Everybody help me say hello to Dominic Serratore and his right-hand man, Karat.
Good to be here.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Adi, good to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be back. And we love the open space, you know, and just seeing the evolution of the show. And it's so good to come back again and again.
And we're so excited to have you, Dominic. I mean, you have such a history in the city, as Kevin mentioned, and you talked about your everything you do and have done, and one of the longest running restaurants in the state.
It's an honor to do it. It's an honor, and I'm still plugging away, of course. But I have my right-hand man here, Adi, who keeps me standing.
That's right. And Adi has a little history too with you. Actually,
yes.
Tell us about that, Adi.
Yeah.
Went to culinary school, Sullivan, graduated, and when I got done with my degree, did my internship under Dean at Dean Corbett's for a little bit, and then Dean introduced me to his mentor, which was Dominic. And when I got done my internship, went on and got hired at Ditto's with Dom and Frank, and been there ever since.
Excellent.
You know, we think back to so many of the fine restaurants that we have in Louisville. It really is a gem to live here because of the culinary scene. But when you think back and trace the roots back, they sort of all funnel back to one place.
Casa Crisanti, and before you knew it, there was, I mean, more than you could count on your hand how many restaurants that had mentor or had alumni from the restaurant.
Yeah, and when you think of some of those people, name just some of them that people will know. Of course, we mentioned the late Dean Corbett.
Dean Corbett, you had Debbie Keller, who did Sweet Surrender when Sweet Surrender first opened. You had Sal Rubino, who did the cafe, which was the original owner of the cafe here. You had Tim Corey and John Plimer, who went and opened Porcini's on Frankfurt Avenue, and it went on and on from there. You know, people downtown did different restaurants. Some of the front of the house staff started lunch places downtown. So it was very deep roots, very deep roots.
Well, it goes back a long way. You were at the head of that. We appreciate that. Today, you said, even though you've been on the show a number of times, you wanted to find something that we've not made on the show before.
I know, we had to dig. We had to dig after 15 years of being on the show, both at the restaurant and here, you know, coming up with something that we hadn't really shown on TV.
And you did it.
And we did it. We found something. And we're going to start with our crab cake, which is something we've never done on the show. You know, but is our biggest seller at the restaurant. You know, whether you have our crab cakes by themselves, or the salad, or with a sidekick, or maybe you have it with a combo dish like we're doing today, or maybe you have our crab stuffed shrimp. Okay,
they're amazing.
So it's the backbone of our kitchen in some sense.
And you're going to put Adi to work.
Adi's
All
going
right,
to
Adi, let's
work.
go. Let's see what we got here.
Go ahead, Adi. Okay.
Start with a crab meat.
Yeah.
Parsley, lemon juice, black pepper, dry mustard, biscuit mix, our secret.
Oh, see, I wondered what that. I was going to ask you to say that, but that was a secret.
Green onion, egg,
A whole egg.
one whole egg, and mayo.
Another little binder there.
Yep.
Binder. And then I would say the secret ingredient in our crab cakes is the fact that we use crushed Ritz crackers. They give them a nice cheesy flavor. So instead of panko or just an Italian breadcrumb, we use the cheesy cracker. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yep.
You know, because I learned the secret from a chef in Rhode Island. You know,
Okay.
when I was young. You know.
And that is a secret. I
There you
love
go.
it.
Yeah. Now we'll coat it in panko to give it crispiness, but the flavor comes from the Ritz crackers inside. You know.
Yeah, because the panko will still give you that crispness
The
on
crisp-
the outside
the
that you
crispness,
want, that
yeah,
little crust
yeah,
and bite, and then
Right.
you've got that smooth interior, just beautiful.
Exactly. And then, of course,
You don't
we
want to
saute our crab. We do not fry our crab cakes. Our crab cakes are sauteed in clarified butter. And I think this is another important aspect of it because it, again, with that cheesy flavor, it leaves a nice buttery flavor on your mouth, okay? Which is, I think it's just very appealing, you know.
Is that clarified butter, Dominic?
Clarified
Or-
butter.
Yeah, that way you can get it to a higher smoke point.
Higher smoke point that's clarified for that reason, so that, because if you just put plain butter in there, it would start browning very rapidly with the milk solids in there. So this will help that. So Adi is tossing it in the panko, and this is the exact way we do it at the restaurant. We toss them right before they go in the pan, and that gives that nice crisp flavor.
All right.
I think you're good. You're
Good to go?
You're good to go. Okay.
There's the sizzle. And that's a good sized patty. So
Yes.
We're going to take a quick break while that's cooking. We will be back. We've got more secrets to share. Dominic Serratore, Adi Karat, they're from Ditto's. We'll be right back with Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Stop chasing your dog with a toothbrush. The easy alternative for your pet's oral health is Pet Silver Teeth and Gum Spray. It targets tartar and plaque, reduces inflammation, and gets rid of funky pet breath. Pet Silver products use an exclusive formula of all-natural chelated silver that's safe for dogs and cats of any age. Add it to their water bowl or just give them a spray once or twice a day. Pet Silver Teeth and Gum Spray is the natural way to better oral health. And try Pet Silver's Wound Spray for itchy skin and hot spots. Made in Kentucky and available online at petsilver.com. Pet Silver Wellness, the natural solution. Shop and learn more at petsilver.com.
Authentic Mexican cuisine at Gustavo's with 5 locations, including one on Hurstbourne Parkway. It's food that goes way beyond burritos and tacos, with everything from sizzling fajitas to seafood. The bar is stocked with bourbon and one of the best selections of tequila in the area, and Gustavo's own Vida de Reyes Mexican lager with a hint of jalapeno. Taste and feel the authenticity at Gustavo's Mexican Grill in Crestwood, LaGrange, Prospect, Norton Commons, and now on Hurstbourne. Open every day for lunch and dinner. Gustavo's Mexican Grill.
Zucker is spotlighting local restaurants in Kentuckiana. Download the free Zucker app and save at hundreds of local restaurants right from your mobile phone. Let's check in with Jessica from J Gumbo's.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Welcome to J Gumbo's. Here at J Gumbo's, we're known for our home-style Louisiana cooking. I have a few of our Cajun classics here for you today. We have our crawfish cheese dip, a sausage and chicken gumbo, as well as one of our famous desserts, a bourbon bread pudding. Here at J Gumbo's, your safety is our top concern, and we make sure that all tables and chairs are sanitized after each guest leaves the area. We do offer third-party carryout as well as to-go orders and curbside service. What are you waiting for? Come get your Cajun on.
Go to the deal marketplace of the free Zucker app and select J Gumbo's. Purchase the deal and save 40% while knowing you're helping a local business. Join J Gumbo's VIP Loyalty Club and receive exclusive offers via email and text message. Download Zucker and start saving big today.
Tim Laird with you again on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. It's time now to pair up some wines for all the great food we've made on the show. Let's check in with John Johnson at the Wine Rack.
When you're planning your Thanksgiving meal, what you're cooking is important, what you're pouring is important as well. So what we'd like to show you this time are 2 really nice wines that we think can complement that Thanksgiving feast in a really delightful way. Maybe introduce your guests to something new at the same time. First wine, white wine, is made from 100% Chenin Blanc. This is one of my favorite wineries in Washington State. Had the pleasure of visiting this winery back in 2015, and I gotta tell you, they are some of the best people in the wine industry, period. Love them. L'Ecole 41 is the name of the winery. L'Ecole means school, And as you might be able to tell from the label, this winery is actually built in an old French-style schoolhouse. What you're going to get in terms of flavors and aromas are going to be more in line with like Meyer lemon, some nice stone fruit qualities, a little hint of spice, and bright acidity to cut through the richness of the meal. Pairs with a broad variety of food, especially Thanksgiving dinner. Second wine, a red, something that's maybe not the first thing that you would think of with a red wine for Thanksgiving. We recommend all the time Pinot Noir, Beaujolais, which is made from Gamay for Thanksgiving, but some of our customers want something a little bit fuller body. So, in my opinion, what goes really well as a full-bodied red for Thanksgiving that'll pair up nicely with everything from the turkey, the stuffing, and especially the cranberries is a Zinfandel. This wine from Sagacio is one of my favorites. It's also a great value. It's $21.99. This is their Sonoma Zinfandel. The wine really pops with red berry fruit out of the glass. It's got that nice signature Zinfandel pepperiness to it, not too overly tannic. So Sagacio Zin, $21.99. And for our white option, Le Col number 41 Chenin Blanc for $18.99. Two great wines to delight your Thanksgiving guests, and you won't break the bank in the process. Come check out these wines and all the other wines we have here at the Wine Rack. We think you're going to love what you find. Cheers.
Thanks, John, and stick around for more secrets of Bluegrass chefs.
The Wine Rack, bringing you wines, beers, spirits, and cheeses of the world for over 18 years. Local, independent, and now offering delivery from the heart of Crescent Hill and online at wineshoplouisville.com.
At Ditto's, one of the region's top chefs is preparing your next meal, like the French Quarter Pork Chop Portofino or Ditto's Chicken Marsala and Citrus Salad. Ditto's Grill. Delightful, delectable, delicious. It's gotta be Ditto's. Bardstown Road at Grinstead Drive.
Make food service easier with help from Dine Company, the restaurant store. If you prep, cook, or serve food, we serve you. Shop Louisville's largest selection of new and used food equipment and smallwares in-store or online at dinecompany.com. Experience the difference our people make at Dine Company, family owned and operated since 1982.
Tim Laird with you here on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs in our Paristown Kitchen Theater. If you haven't discovered the place yet, you've got to come and check it out. It's historic Louisville neighborhoods just east of downtown where Louisville Stoneware was born. Now, as Stoneware & Company, the showroom is full of everything from plates and platters to home decor and even bourbon. And Kevin, Paristown is home to our kitchen theater, and I'll tell you what, we're so excited because we are cooking with two greats. I'll tell you what, Dominic Serratore with his right-hand man, Karat.
Yes. It's always fun being in the kitchen with Dominic. I can imagine trying to be in Adi's shoes just to absorb that knowledge and sort of where the Louisville culinary scene once was and now is. And you're doing a lot of prep here, Adi. So we've got the crab cake. It's just sort of doing its thing and cooking. In the commercial break, you also threw some panko on the chicken, which was sort of
just a piece of chicken and breadcrumbs, you know, and just gonna get a nice and brown color and finish it in the oven.
Okay.
However you want at home, and you know, and then next now we're gonna work on our sauce.
Okay.
And our apples. So clarified butter again for the apples.
And what Adi's going to do here is he's just going to saute them, and then he's going to dress them with a little brown sugar and cinnamon.
Okay.
And nutmeg. And just want to make them tender, and he just wants to get them to the point where they're just tooth tender.
So they
he
don't
doesn't
fall
want you
apart
don't want them to fall
much.
apart, you know. So the apples have a nice color there, and
All right.
And he's going to add the little bit brown sugar.
Brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg, a little mix, just to give it some good flavor.
That kind of gives you that fall flavors, the
Yeah.
cinnamon, brown sugar.
And you don't need to let the apples go long.
Yeah, exactly.
They're pretty much ready. The brown sugar and all that's nicely on there, and that's about all you need to let it do.
Okay, so we're going to move this to the front, and the rice we're using for this is a blended rice. It's a brown rice with a little bit of wild rice in it, and what that does is it gives the dish a nice nutty flavor. So it's just another texture and flavor in this particular dish. And we'll set the chicken aside here. We'll put it in here with the crab cake since they're going together, okay? And Audie's going to now deglaze with the Laird's Applejack.
Oh, look at that. Hey, Dominic, you know, I saw this has my name on it.
Yes. Well, you go ahead and enjoy, please.
I'm glad you labeled that just for me. Make sure.
So again, if you notice, we moved it a little bit from the flame. Audie ended up lighting it. Sometimes it will ignite just from the flame on the stove, but Audie ignited, we burned it off a little bit. He's going to add the demi-glaze, he's going to add
Apple cider
the
first.
cider, and we're going to reduce the cider down. And then we'll go back, we'll go on high now. We'll go to the high temperature now. And he's going to finish that with the demi-glaze.
There goes the demi-glace. Ooh, that is just flavor. So you put the demi-glace and now a little cream. Is that the next step?
Now a little bit of heavy cream.
Oh,
Make it rich.
boy, that does make it rich.
So Audie's going to start building the dish.
Can you all smell it? Yeah.
And usually we use about three apple slices, but Audie's going to go a little heavier today, I think, make it a little more festive. There we go. Yeah. There we go.
This is a lemon garlic aioli, and we make it in-house. And then the part that everybody likes.
All right, perfectly reduced, and look at that. Oh,
I cannot wait to take a taste of that. There you have it, the chicken, the crab cake, the apples, amazing. You can find that at Ditto's. You guys are not finished, though. You've got another secret to share, speaking
Yes,
of.
we're going to do our hazelnut mascarpone roll, which has a history of going back, I think many years ago, when Grisani was doing a lot of the openings in town, whether it be the Performing Arts Center or the Humana Building. This was one of the desserts we served at one of those major functions.
All right.
And it's always been part of our repertoire.
We'll take them back a few decades and show them the secrets to that, and a lucky taster from our PNC Bank tasting table. Going to see how we did when we come back on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is brought to you in part by Hessig and Pohl Injury Lawyers, 502-777-1111.
Hessig and Pohl. Si tienes un accidente, llámanos. 502-777-1111. 777-1111. 777-1111. Si tienes un accidente, llámanos. Llámanos. Si tienes un accidente, llámanos. Te ayudamos.
Italian at its finest. Volare. Inspired cuisine by Chef Josh Moore. Intimate dining, private events, and year-round patio seating. Savor Volare. Cocktails and dinners 7 nights a week. Volare on Frankfurt Avenue.
Stop chasing your dog with a toothbrush. Use Pet Silver Teeth and Gum Spray, the natural solution for your pet's oral health, and funky pet breath. Get Pet Silver online at petsilver.com.
Zucker is the free app to find great deals to local restaurants and merchants. Find coupons, join local businesses' loyalty clubs, and play games right from your mobile phone. Save big at local merchants like Gustavo's Mexican Grill, The Manhattan Project, Maui Whitening, and many more. Help support local businesses while you save money. Check out all the great deals on Zucker. Download Zucker and start saving big today.
XOOKER. Zucker.
Savor seasonal food and fine wine on Frankfurt Avenue at Veronice with live jazz 7 days a week. Cocktails, dinner, and private events. Late night dining too. The place to be is at the V. Veronice on Frankfurt Avenue.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harned. We've made our way out into the audience to our PNC Bank tasting table. Tahasha is here. Welcome.
Hi, welcome.
We are glad you all are here. Are you having fun?
I'm having a wonderful time.
Well,
Excellent.
thank you. We hope it's a fun show, but more importantly, we hope the food is good. Now, Dominic Serratore is a longtime chef in the city.
Okay.
He has made this combo with the crab cake, the chicken, the apples. I want you to go ahead and take a taste. Let's see how he did.
Let's see.
The chicken it is, and
I'm gonna try the chicken.
all right,
And the rice.
and the rice, and a lot of that flavorful sauce. I mean, I haven't had it yet, but I am curious. Like,
It's good. It's got a nice little crisp and right.
yeah, could you taste the flavors of that apple jack?
The apple, it's really good.
It looks amazing, and I'm assuming everybody at the table agrees it was pretty good? Yes.
Really good.
Tahasha, thank you.
You're welcome.
We're glad you all are here, and we've got a lot more secrets to come. When we come back with Dominic Serratore and Karat from Ditto's on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Originally in Tribeca, New York City, Rock is now in Louisville. Rock offers homemade and fresh quality food with an extensive wine and bourbon list. I will ensure that your Italian experience will be memorable. Rock on Barstown Road. Ciao, a presto.
I'm Natalie Reese, the owner of Cooking at Millie's. We bring in local chefs from restaurants all around Louisville to walk you through a 3-course meal. It's a fun evening of you making dinner, eating, and learning a few things while drinking a glass of wine. We would love for you to join us one evening. Cooking at Millie's is for everyone. You know, bring a friend, bring your significant other, bring whoever you want. Just have a great dinner and a great night out.
Olive oil is an essential part of a healthy, low-cholesterol diet, and it comes in all flavors at Z Olive, home to the finest extra virgin olive oils from around the world. And you can try all of them before you buy. Z Olive also has a wide variety of fine balsamic vinegars, great low-cal flavorings for everything from ice cream to steaks, marinades, and glazes. Z Olive makes the perfect gift, or make it your secret ingredient. Taste the finest at Z Olive in Westport Village.
If you want to make the most of your vacation, there's no better place than the Bluegrass State. Kentucky's 45 state parks offer abundant places to play and diverse accommodations to stay. Take a hike, float your boat, or bike the trails. Pitch a tent under the stars, or settle into a lakefront lodge. Tee up for 18 holes, then enjoy a signature meal. Even better, Kentucky residents receive special discounted rates. Plan your trip at www.parks.ky.gov.
Llámanos.
Ezequiel Paul.
Si tienes un accidente, llámanos.
502.
Si tienes un accidente, llámanos.
Te ayudamos.
Welcome back. We're cooking with Dominic Serratore from Ditto's Grill, and you're going to show us a fun signature dessert.
This is a dish I think I mentioned earlier that has a history. It goes back, and this dish was created years ago for one of the grand openings, and it evades me whether it was the Performing Arts Center or whether it was Humana Building, but I know it was one of those major caterings that we had back in the day. And it's a sort of a take on if you would say tiramisu, if you would, because a lot of people, when you hear about mascarpone cheese, their immediate thought goes to tiramisu. But this goes in a little different direction in terms of it has nuts in it, it has lemon zest in it, vanilla. We're going to start by doing about a half a quart of whipped cream, and we're just going to whip that with no sugar or anything yet. Okay. Listen to that nice hum. You know,
It's 40 years. I didn't sound that good at 40 years, I'm telling you.
Okay, and then in another bowl, we're going to take the mascarpone cheese, and this is about a pound. And with this, we're going to put about a half a cup of powdered sugar. We have some lemon zest here, and about a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's all it takes for this part of the show, okay? And let's go ahead and speed this up now. I've sort of taken a shortcut, so I'm going to show you how to bake the hazelnut sponge today. I've done that ahead of time just for time purposes, but it's something that it takes probably about a half an hour, and it's fairly simple to do, okay? Doing a roll like this, the key is to make so it doesn't stick. We're gonna sprinkle the parchment paper with just a regular cane sugar here. Okay. And then we're gonna unmold.
Oh, here we go. Wow.
Makes that look easy.
And then we have the paper here has been brushed with oil and then laced with flour so that it will release easily without tearing the cake apart. And there we go, that's simple. We're done here. Give this a break. And now we're gonna fold this back in here. The thing about this, after we make it, we usually put it in the refrigerator overnight so that it sets up very firmly. So when you cut it, it keeps its conformation nicely. We want to spread this evenly. And then we're going to roll it.
All right.
So this is where the little bit of the trick comes in.
Wow.
Okay. So this is where then you use your parchment paper to shape it.
Twist it.
Twist it.
And then that goes in the refrigerator, right?
And we do that to double duty though. What I do is I take a second piece of parchment to get it very tight. And I double roll it. Now this will go in the refrigerator best overnight, okay? There we go. So we have one that's been chilled here. I cut the roll with the paper on it.
That keeps it intact,
Keeps
right?
it intact, right.
That's
right.
another little secret
Right,
with a
right,
serrated knife,
Serrated
right?
knife, exactly, yes. Okay, now make sure you remove all the paper. We don't want to give our guests any paper. We'll put that on there. We'll put a little whipped cream. Okay, and then we just go ahead and we put the nougat. This is made with walnuts and almonds.
That looks amazing.
And my daughter said, more of the nougat, more of the nougat, please.
Oh, God, look at that. I tell you, what a sweet ending that is. Oh, my gosh.
And I think you will all be surprised how light it is when you bite it. It may look rich and everything, but it just really melts in your mouth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait to take a taste. You guys are going to get a taste. That's right. Give it up for Dominic and Adi one more time. I'm Kevin Harned for Tim Laird, and we'll see you next time on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Have a great day.
Explore Kentucky in style with Mint Julep Tours. Experiences for all your senses. Bourbon distilleries, horse country, Kentucky breweries and wineries. Culinary tours with special access to secrets of bluegrass chefs. Hassle-free fun for any size group, including corporate excursions and exclusive behind-the-scenes experiences crafted just for you. Mint Julep Tours, where the purpose of fun is to have some.
Make food service easier with help from Dine Company, the restaurant store. If you prep, cook, or serve food, we serve you. Shop Louisville's largest selection of new and used food equipment and smallwares in-store or online at dinecompany.com. Experience the difference our people make at Dine Company, family owned and operated since 1982.
River House Restaurant and Raw Bar, now open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, featuring the cuisine of Chef John Veronese with a Southern-inspired menu and an emphasis on seafood with a spectacular Raw Bar. River House, right next to the Water Tower at 3015 River Road. Reservations recommended.